Hey everybody, I wanted to show you my new toy that I got. It's the new cutting machine from Stampin' Up, Cutting and Emboss Machine. That's what it's called. But it folds up, it's so cool. So it takes up less room, but when you're ready to use it, you just fold it out like this. Isn't that neat? You can flip it around like this, and then you can fold it back up again when you're ready. And it's also going to come in a mini. Now the only thing, I have to wait to get the magnetic plate. I hate to wait, as you know. I'm very impatient. But I just wanted to show you how it comes when you get it. So you'll get the machine, and the only thing you have to attach is the handle, which is pretty easy. It comes with a hex wrench, and you just tighten it and put a little stopper in the end right here, so the stopper just covers up, and then you just put your screw in there and just tighten it up and you're good to go. Can be easier. So then just put this little guy back in and you're all ready to go. So these are the pieces that come with the machine. So I like that it gives you all of these directions and tells you exactly how to use it. So you have 4 different ones. This is your first one, this is your second one, and this is what you use with the thin dies. So you take that one away. If you want to emboss, you use number 4. And it tells you right on it, this is not a cutting surface, so if you forget. And then here are your cutting plates. So it's really nice. So I've been playing, and I just wanted to show you this guy because you can order this in September. We got to order it early because we're demonstrators. And of course I'll show you how I use it later, but I just want to show you, I had made a bunch of these cards and everyone liked them, and it was like an old technique that I used. We used to have sanding blocks. Stampin' Up used to sell these sanding blocks, and I love them so much I just kept mine, and maybe they'll bring them back. So what they were, they had Velcro on them, and you could replace the sandpaper when you used it all up. So I love this. But I used the Dandelion embossing folder. You know, you miss these things in the catalog. Sometimes they're hard to see, but it's the dandelions and it's the 3D embossing folder. And I also used the Flowers for Every Season Memory of More cards and envelopes. And the reason I use them is because they have a white core for sanding. So I embossed this on these, and then I just took my sanding block and I just sanded it. So I just want to show you a few examples. I did this one and I did it on shimmery white cardstock, and then I just took a sponge dauber and sponged some Mango Melody. And then this is an old die, but I just love it. It's sunshine. And then what I did is I just colored this with a marker. So the fat end of the marker, I just laid it sideways and just colored it. But it's really pretty. So let me show you what I mean when I sand these. But first, sorry, I digress. Let me show you. I used this set too, and this is so pretty. It's called Sweet Silhouettes, and it's got this little dandelion in it. It's just so adorable. Isn't that cute? Cut out a bunch of those, and then it's got all these words: inspire, forever, adventure, and then it's got that tree, which is so pretty. But I'll put that to the side, and I'll show you my sanding block. I'll bring it in. So what I do is I just use this side, and I just lightly sand it, and then it just brings, you know, just makes it pop. And I like it with this Memories of More because of the dots around it. And what I did is I cut one of the cards in half, and that way you get 2 pieces. So like this pink one, you know, you just fold it in half and then just cut it down the center. Then you have this piece and this piece to play with. So you have two. But you just sand it. It's fun. You can sand it all the way if you want. And then you could actually come back in if you want to make the leaves, or the stems I should say. You could make them a different color. So just sand it off. So I think I have a marker over here. So what you do is you just take your marker and you just lay it sideways. I have too much stuff on my table. And then you could add the green in. That's pretty cool, huh? And then even if you go outside of the lines, it doesn't really matter. Kind of blends in, doesn't it? It's kind of cool. I think it's really fun. So then with this one, let me see, I did a few different ones. Where's my other yellow one? And this is in cinnamon cider, and then this is the cinnamon cider ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Or I'm sorry, the bronze ribbon that's in the autumn bundle. This is the yellow one I did. It was so much fun. So what I did is I took Winka Stella, the clear Winka Stella, and just went over the dandelion. Isn't that cool? This one was a gold pen that I had, but Stampin' Up doesn't carry that anymore, but it just adds a little bit of shimmer to it. Isn't that pretty? And then again, you could come back in and color the leaves if you want, but I keep calling them leaves, but they're stems. But I like it just plain. And I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this one out, but I'm sure I'll think of something. And then again, here's the pink one. Isn't that pretty? I think there should be pink dandelions in the world. I love pink, as you might know. Haley has never been a fan of pink, but that's okay. So I think this is a fun technique. I could see this color, this Misty Moonlight. We have in our new catalog, we have the snowflakes. Wouldn't that be pretty to put that on there? So, you know, just play. See what embossing folders you think would look good with this. And of course, in the new mini, there's another pack of these Memories and More, which is Christmas theme. So I hope you have fun, and I hope you like this technique. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message, you know, and I'll get back to you. Thanks a bunch. Bye.